Section 7. Other types of vehicle. You're about to overtake a slow-moving motorcyclist. Which one of these signs would make you take special care? And it's the red triangle with the windsock inside it. You're waiting to emerge left from a minor road. A large vehicle is approaching from the right. You have time to turn, but you should wait. Why? The large vehicle can easily hide an overtaking vehicle. You're following a long vehicle. As it approaches a crossroads, it signals left but moves out to the right. What should you do? Stay well back and give it room. You're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads again. The driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curb. What should you do? Wait behind the long vehicle. You're approaching a mini roundabout. What should you do when you see the long vehicle in front, signalling left but positioned over to the right? Keep well back. Before overtaking a large vehicle, you should keep well back. Why is this? So we can see some repetition here. To get the best view of the road ahead. You're travelling behind a bus that pulls up at a bus stop. What should you do? Watch carefully for pedestrians. You're following a lorry on a wet road. What should you do when spray makes it difficult to see the road ahead? Drop back until you can see better. And that question is in other sections. You keep well back while waiting to overtake a large vehicle. What should you do if a car moves into the gap? Drop back further. What should you do when you're approaching a bus that's signalling to move away from a bus stop? Allow it to pull away if it's safe to do so. How should you overtake a long, slow-moving vehicle on a busy road? Keep well back until you can see that it's clear. Which of these is least likely to be affected by side winds? And the answer is cars when compared to cyclists, motorcyclists and high-sided vehicles. What should you do as you approach this lorry? Now it's a large lorry coming out of the junction towards you. And the answer is slow down and be prepared to wait because it's covering the road because it's very large as it turns around towards you. You're following a large vehicle approaching a crossroads. The driver signals to turn left. What should you do? Don't overtake as you approach or at the junction. What's the maximum speed of powered wheelchairs or scooters used by disabled people? 8 miles per hour. Why is it more difficult to overtake a large vehicle than a car? It will take longer to pass one. It's very windy. You're behind a motorcyclist who's overtaking a high-sided vehicle. What should you do? Keep well back. You're driving in town. Ahead of you, a bus is at a bus stop. Which of the following should you do? Watch carefully for the sudden appearance of pedestrians. You're driving along this road. What should you be prepared to do? Now, it's exactly the same scenario as the one just mentioned with the large vehicle coming out, this time of a residential area, but he's coming towards you on the road, blocking the road. The answer is, again, slow down and give way. As a driver, why should you be more careful where trams operate? Because they cannot steer to avoid you. And that answer comes up again later, I've read. You're towing a caravan. Which is the safest type of rear view mirror to use? Extended arm side mirrors. You're driving in heavy traffic on a wet road. Spray makes it difficult to be seen. What lights should you use? Dipped headlights. It's a very windy day and you're about to overtake a cyclist. What should you do? Allow extra room. And now for the case study. It's dry but very windy. On the motorway you see a car towing a large caravan in the middle lane. You then move on to a long open stretch of single carriageway where you pass a motorcyclist. Later, you're travelling behind a long vehicle and want to overtake. Once in town, there are trams directed by traffic lights and you have to drive across their tracks. Further on, a bus is signalling its intention to pull out from a bus stop. What's the national motorway speed limit for the vehicle and caravan? 60 miles per hour. What could happen to the motorcyclist in these weather conditions? They could be blown off course. What should you do when following the long vehicle? Drop back so you can see more of the road ahead. Why is it important not to obstruct these tracks? Trams are unable to steer round obstructions. What should you do about the bus? Give way as long as it's safe to do so. And so ends that section.